better hurry and follow after Byakuya. He's at Jabberwock Park, I believe. Bro, Kazuichi, what the hell? What are you doing? You should hurry over to the park. What? Didn't the same thing happen last time too?
Hey!
Hajime! How many times are you gonna surprise me? I just spoke to you normally. Anyway, you should hurry over to the park.
Damn it!
Shut up! I'm going back to my room. Seriously, this is all just one big hassle. Damn it! Seriously, if we're on a tropical island, then why are we in this situation in the first place? Isn't that right? Isn't a vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Relax. Snapping at me won't change a thing, okay?
Hey!
Hajime, it's decided. You better come to the beach with me later. Huh? For coconuts, damn it! I saw some big ones that fell onto the shore. I haven't figured out how to split them open, but once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice. Or he's gonna try to kill us. You can't just will a coconut open. Just give up and get some coconut juice from the supermarket. You just don't understand, man. Fine, be that way. I'm never gonna ask for your help again. He left. I hope he goes straight to the park. Now then, I should hurry too. Jabberwock Park. For skinny people, you're awfully slow. It seems you were just too fast for us. Jeez, I never expected a fatso like him to move so fast.
What?
So, what's supposed to be here?
What?
Here? Really?
Such ignorance.
If you haven't noticed it yet, then I was right to dismiss you all as idiots. Is it the statue or something? Yeah. What the fuck? That looks like a bomb! A timer on it. What is that? 21 days left, 3 hours, 42 minutes, 8 seconds. An obviously out-of-place object placed in the center of a peaceful park. It looks like a clock, but something seems off. It's counting down. Is it almost New Year's?
What's going on?
Was this here when we last came?
No!
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I found it this morning when I was exploring the island once more. It's unknown when it was actually placed here, probably overnight.
It appears.
Monokuma must have placed this object. What does this countdown even mean? I have no clue. Once again, something has appeared that I don't understand. But it's got nothing to do with me, because I refuse to believe this is happening.
Hold on!
Could it be? It better not be a bomb!
Are you kidding me?
Bomb?
Not possible.
If they wanted to blow up the island, they would have done so by now. There's no need for a countdown. And what are they counting down? It's a mystery.
Right?
What, Monomi is back? A mysterious mystery, isn't it?
Yeah!
Monomi?
What?
Why are you here? I heard everyone talking while I was patrolling, so I came over. No, not that. Did a Monokuma kill you?
I see.
So that's why you were surprised. You don't have to worry about that. After all, I can never die.
It appears you cannot escape.
I see. You must be an undead abomination, risen from the foulest depths of the netherworld by black magic.
Aha!
Do you want me to make you my thrall?
Hey.
Monomi's a mechanical stuffed animal, right? Does that mean she can't die in the first place? Now that you mention it, She'd only need, like, a spare or something.
A spare? What a mean thing to say.
However, you arrived at the perfect time. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Come on.
What is the meaning behind this timer and this countdown? Answer me.
Countdown? Ah! What is this? I'm sorry. I don't know what this is. Hey.
You really don't know?
I'm sorry. I don't really have a grasp of what Monokuma is up to. Huh? You don't know? Even though you're Monokuma's little sister? That's wrong! I'm not my brother's little sister.
Did she accept the role or not? Which one is it exactly? Like, that was like, you know, she both accepted it and rejected it. Like, she said brother, and then I'm not the little sister of my brother. Like, what? This doesn't make sense. Is it a double negative or like a positive negative? I don't fucking know.
Alrighties! Anyway, let's all do our best. Let's kick the evil Monokuma off this island.
If you don't know what the countdown is for, you're useless to us. Get lost. That's more of the old Byakuya.
Let's... together.
I said get lost.
Dang.
Yeah!
Or he'll flatten you.
I'm sorry. Perhaps you're being a little too harsh. I'm starting to feel sorry for it.
Miss Sonia! May I call you Miss Sonia? No, I insist on calling you that.
I won't be fooled!
There's no need to feel sorry for that thing. She's obviously working with Monokuma.
Hey, bastard!
Who the fuck cares about that stuffed animal? More importantly, what the hell is that clock? Looks ominous, doesn't it? Who put that object here? And how did they put it in just one night? I can't imagine. Which means it doesn't make any sense. Also, it's deadly. However, that's not all that's unimaginable. This island is full of mysteries that we can't begin to imagine. For example, how were the 16 of us brought to this island? I wasn't trying to think about that since it's been bugging me too, but he's right. That is a mystery. There's more. Why is Jabberwock Island, which was known for being a popular resort destination, now an uninhabited island? There is no sign of tourists or even citizens on this island. Is something like that even possible? It's gotta be a similar like end of the world scenario like it was in Danganronpa 1 or something.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
But to be fair, if it's a similar end of the world scenario, wouldn't islands like this be one of the few safe places? But then again, it's like, it's a small island, right? It's a couple of small islands. I guess it's not beyond Monokuma's power to wipe out all the people here and to just like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna kill everyone here so I can use this for my killing school trip game. All civilizations are destined to collapse. Nothing begets existence, and existence begets nothing.
So it collapsed?
You are right.
Society is much like fruit. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. As the economy grows, the private sector stagnates as elders and bureaucrats become more and more powerful. As time passes, this power becomes the status quo and crushes the seeds of any possible reformation.
That is...
Such a sad trend.
I don't really understand all that, but I feel like the situation here is somewhat different.
So, maybe the Monokuma beast killed everyone on this island.
What?
And that's how it became uninhabited?
It's certainly possible.
But we don't know that for sure. This mystery remains a mystery, it seems. It's like everything here is just full of mysteries. You're right. It's mysteries on top of mysteries. However, since these mysteries are overlapping with one another, I doubt some no-name group is behind this. What are you trying to say?
So in other words,
I mean, this situation we're in is undeniably the work of some enormous organization.
Enormous organization?
Monokuma, the Mono Beasts. They're all machines that require major technical skill to operate.
Are we screwed?
Plus, they need a ton of funding. And there's no way those things were just made for the hell of it.
in other words,
That organization might be controlling these machines and monitoring the island with those cameras.
Then,
Could those fiends be hiding on this island?
not possible.
Not likely. They're probably running this from somewhere else. Somewhere safe.
Oh?
Where would that be? I don't know. Anyway, there's no mistake that an enormous organization is behind all this. It seems very likely, yes, I'll agree with that. I wouldn't 100% agree with it yet. I see. A big organization, huh? I can't imagine what kind of people they could be.
In other words,
Well, let's see. There's my Tagami Corporation, Sonia's Novoselic Kingdom, and the Kuzuryu clan. It would definitely have to be an organization as powerful as one of those groups, if not more so. I'm used to being mistrusted. Do what you will.
Hey!
Hold on! I don't care about you or the Kuzuryu clan, but I won't allow you to doubt Miss Sonia. He is so loyal to Miss Sonia. Maybe because, like, you know, he is a mechanic, which is, if you were to just look at the societal rank of things, you know, the mechanic is just like a common job, whereas, you know, Miss Sonia is royalty. So therefore he's like, I guess, one of the loyal subjects of Miss Sonia. Miss Sonia's a hot blonde princess! Or he just digs her. That's a possibility too, of course. There's a sharp distinction between her and you punks!
Yes! Just shut up already, loser!
Whoa!
Loser? Are you talking about me?
You! It's obvious from your flashy clothes that you just want to stand out because you're actually a loser. It must be hard to make your living in the lame-ass loser industry.
Too far, dude! That's going way too far! Hey, Byakuya, were you serious just now? About this being related to your family, and Sonia's and such? I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying they have anything to do with this. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's just like, you have to understand it from this, right? If three big and like powerful families are involved in this, it has to be, if it is an organization or a person, it has to be a power that either holds as equal power as those families, or more. Therefore, it has to be, you know, it can't just be someone like, oh, Joe from next door. It can't just be a random dude, you know. It has to be someone that has equal or even more power than those powerful families that are present here. Because imagine if, you know, if the son of Bill Gates, if he doesn't even have a son, but imagine if he gets kidnapped by someone. Like, sure, it could be someone that's like, you know, it could be like a common criminal or whatever, but they would get busted probably very quickly, or if they get killed or whatever, you know, then nothing really much happens from it. But if like the mafia is behind it or something, it turns into this whole big thing, and the mafia is capable of bigger thing. I guess the kidnapping wasn't really a good example, because the kidnapping is a small thing in comparison to like this whole planning of this entire situation. But it's just about the fact that the person, whoever is behind this, has to have equal or more power than either Byakuya, the Tsugami family, the whatever Nevermind family or Novoselic thingy, and the Kuzuryu clan, Yakuza clan. But you're certain that we're up against a huge organization, right?
however,
Even if such an organization exists, why would they make us go through something like this?
Anyway,
Whatever. How long are we gonna keep talking about this? Why don't we talk about something more realistic? Our enemy's purpose is still unknown. As long as we find out who's behind this, we'll learn their purpose.
so in other words,
So what we must do now is find out who our enemy is. If we do that, we'll be much closer to a breakthrough. Luckily, according to the E-Handbook, we are free to explore this island.
Listen.
There will definitely be a clue about the enemy on this island somewhere. Let's start looking.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's get this crap done! What are we looking for?
Hey,
Akane, are you even listening? We need to find clues that will tell us who our enemy is.
Fine.
No problem. No matter how large this organization may be, they will not be able to stand against us or my hamsters.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
They are destined to fall and turn to ash at the might of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
wow!
Hamsters came out of your scarf. Teehee, they are so adorable.
What?
Adorable, you say?
Thank you.
Oh my!
You're pretty happy about that, huh?
Look at that guy talking with Miss Sonia all casually. I'm definitely gonna beat the crap out of him later. I don't get it. In this tense situation, we all need to be a lot more cautious. And yet, I'm relieved everyone is in such high spirits. It's strange, but I feel like I can rely on them. This must be what it means to have the confidence of an ultimate. Then, what am I? Am I confident enough to call myself one of them? Right, because we don't know what the reason we came here. We don't know if we even... Well, we must have an ultimate, but we don't know what our ultimate is, you know? Damn it. I still can't remember. What talent am I supposed to have?
Listen.
Anyway, let me just say this. There's no time to think about something as foolish as killing each other. You must do what you have to do. I mean, that's something I feel like at the beginning, you know, it really seemed like we were Monokuma, and both that one sentence Byakuya said was like meant to really drive us apart and separate us as individuals. But Byakuya did a really good job as just uniting us, and you know, because he just basically set a common and bigger goal than what Monokuma gave us. If it's a goal that we both can work on together and sort of feel like, you know, we're working together, relying on each other a little bit in a sense, and just that makes it create sort of the team spirit, and that also just makes you bond with each other in a sense. So yeah, I mean, I was a little bit worried before that this wouldn't happen, but I'm glad that it did, because obviously, you know, it would be kind of scary if everybody's just like avoiding each other and, you know, not interacting with each other just because they're scared of perhaps killing each other. But I'm glad that they have sort of a goal in mind and a bigger picture in mind as well. Like, okay, Monokuma does want us to do this, but who's to say that there is no other way? Like, sure, he says that this is the only way of getting off the island, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try and find other possibilities. So yeah, it's good. I feel like it came more from definitely Byakuya's, like he brought this point up very well, and yeah, he's being a pretty good leader so far. Something that he was lacking in the previous one, I feel. Not that he wasn't a good leader back then, but I just feel like his way of getting people together was way too, I don't know, I just didn't like it. And now it does. And obviously we see the big difference between Byakuya and Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2. Not gonna say there's a connection there, but maybe. Observe, speculate, recognize, comprehend. Even if it seems impossible, just persevere. But most importantly, follow my lead. I'll make sure to return you all to your normal lives.
This is your leader's order.
Understand? That's like totally awesome!
That right hand is so plump. I've got the perfect nickname for him. Ham Hands!
Ham Hands!
Ham hands?
Ham Hands, oh my god, that is perfect!
Interesting.
I never thought I'd see the day when someone called me something like that. Don't make Byakuya think that way, otherwise he's gonna eat his own hands. Huh? Why aren't you getting mad?
Naturally.
Why would I get mad at something as petty as that? She observed me directly and thought up a nickname. There's nothing dishonest about a name like that. He's basically saying, yeah, she's right. My hand doesn't look like ham, okay? Perhaps I've always yearned for this. It may seem ironic for me to realize that in this particular situation. He's totally monologuing right now.
Such silly talk.
Don't worry about it. I was talking to myself just now. I see. I don't really get it, but I guess this guy isn't just some overconfident, narcissistic jerk after all. Despite our situation, he's mysteriously calm. He might just be a reliable person after all. Now, it's just a Tagami confidence, right? That no matter what situation he's in, he feels like he is better than it and he can overcome it.
Alright!
Then we should listen to Byakuya and not waste our energy thinking about pointless things. It's true that we're not in the best situation, but it's also not the worst.
Great!
Because we're not alone. We have friends we can count on to support each other. That's right.
Gross! Seriously? That sounds so lame.
I knew it. I was thinking to myself just how lame I sounded for saying that. Like, he really says these very, you know, Makoto-esque sentences that's like really like, come on, we gotta have hope, people, let's have hope. We have each other, we have friendship. That's some form of hope, right? And whenever, like, especially that little girl Hiyoko calls him out on it, he backtracks. It's like, oh yeah, no, I was just half kidding or something. Yeah, it sounds kind of stupid, right? But I don't know why he does that though. Like, it's good to have someone that has hope, has confidence in all of it. And just you know, sometimes when we're feeling a bit down, a pep talk like that can actually help a little bit. Friends, huh? Until now, I never really thought about friendship. That sort of thing seemed embarrassing. I never would have thought about it in this situation. No, actually, it's more like because of this situation. In the end, we never solved the mystery of the ominous countdown, but without losing heart, we all went back to the hotel. Believe in your friends, huh? It'd be difficult to believe in them right away, but it'd be nice if it could happen a little at a time. If I'm starting to think like that, doesn't that show I'm making good progress? Oh yeah, we're in our room. Now then, there's no reason to hole up in my room and stare blankly into space. Since there's time, it'd be a great idea if I went ahead and talked to everyone. I know it's sudden, but it's time for a brief tutorial. During the school tour, there'll be moments called free time. Oh, free time, we know about this. You'll be able to strengthen your friendship by spending time with other students. Yes, also if you give them a present afterwards, you might make an even better impression. You can obtain presents from the Mono Yashin and a vending machine at the supermarket. When you strengthen a friendship, an intimate event is activated and added to the report card. Also, if you show any hope fragments you've gathered to Usami via the report card, you can gain new skills. Feel free to strengthen your friendship with as many people as you want. Also, when you spend time with someone, time will pass, and you will return to your cottage afterwards. After passing the time several times, your free time will end, and you will continue on to the main story. By the way, you can skip free time by resting in your cottage bed. Although I don't really recommend it, please use it if you want to just continue the main story right away. My free time, Fat Byakuya, here I come. I need to find the mystery, okay? I need to find out the mystery as to why he's fat.
Huh? Are you serious?
Hehe, I saw you, Monokuma. Thought you could hide from me? Alright, I need to find, like... Where's the, was it Mono Yando machine or something? But this is a vending machine, which isn't similar to the one in the first one. Because here you can actually pick items. Now, I don't know what the fuck Byakuya likes, though. I mean, to be honest, he's Fat Byakuya now, right? So you can't go wrong with food. Mineral water, Rabune, chocolate chip jerky. Dang, that sounds pretty tasty. Potato chips. This seems like the safest bet. Potato chips, sunflower seeds, ghost stones. Ooh, go. That's actually awesome. Buying jewelry. No, we definitely gotta buy food for him. Man's nut? What? These are expensive though, I don't have that much coins. Alright, we'll just go with the potato chips. I feel like this is a safe purchase, just to give to Byakuya. Why is he always here? Alright, Byakuya. What the hell happened? Please, enlighten me, dude. What happened? Are you also searching for the enemy's clues? What should I do? Should I invite? Yep, we're gonna invite him to hang out. So you want to search together? Very well. But try not to slow me down. I'm pretty sure it's the other way around, you know? Alright, I spent time with Byakuya today searching for the enemy's clues. Looks like Byakuya let me get a little closer to him, which is, to be fair, not that hard. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Of course. What are we gonna give to him? We only got 2, like we got mineral water. What else do we got? Where's my potato chips? Yeps. Staple snack food made by frying thin potato slices into oil, but where it's dangerously high calorie count. Like Byakuya cares about that. Many men have lost everything after betting they could only eat just one.
Interesting.
You have quite a rare item there. Potato chips, yes. Even a noble such as myself has never touched something like this. Interested. I'll be keeping this. Hey, Hajime, let me ask you one thing. Huh? Me? I don't really mind, but there's something I've been wondering for a while, and I'd like to purge that question from my mind.
Listen.
So let me ask you, what is your body fat percentage? Really? Dude, yours is like 50%. Huh? Well, I don't really know the exact number. I've never had it checked before.
What?
Never had it checked before?
This can't be!
Are you saying you have no intention of understanding the ratio of fat stored within you? No. I swear, this is why I dislike commoners. For some reason, Byakuya's mood seems abnormal. I'm starting to think I've actually done something wrong. Yeah,
I
we're
see.
skinny. We're skinny, that's the thing that we did wrong. We're not fat. However, just by looking at you, I'd say that you're a 9. No, maybe an 8. Regardless, it's probably around 1 digit for sure. Be grateful this is a tropical island. If you were somewhere less hospitable, you'd freeze to death. I guess that's a good point. I see. Anyway, you still can't remember what your talent is? Yeah, not yet.
Don't worry.
I see. However, there is no need for you to beat the breast about it. Huh? What's with that face? Nothing. I just thought I was going to get yelled at again. How foolish. Do you really think I'd get mad about something like that? The old Byakuya would. A person like me has a responsibility to watch over you weaklings. Besides, as long as I'm here, it doesn't matter what your talent is.
In the name of my family.
As long as Byakuya Togami is in charge, you will all know peace. I see. Like, I mentioned this in the previous video as well, I think, or at least the previous 2 or something, but Byakuya, he seems just like a tamer version of himself. Like, you know, in certain sense, you can say like, yeah, this is definitely Byakuya, this is something Byakuya would say. But then he says these other things where you're just like, is this really the real Byakuya, or the Byakuya that we got to know in the first Danganronpa? Because he seems just, I don't know, not necessarily nicer, but just a bit more compassionate, a bit more, I don't know, like, just less Byakuya. I don't know how to properly explain it, but it just feels kind of funny. And I can't just help but see some sort of connection, you know? His personality is so overwhelming. The Togami Corporation is famous worldwide, but it will grow even more rapidly under my command. You should feel lucky that someone as talented as me is here.
Listen.
Just believe in me. If you do, everything will turn out fine. I don't really understand, but he's extremely confident. So this is Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. Just make sure you don't get in my way. A commoner should know their place and stay put.
Goodbye.
However, if there's anything troubling you, I don't mind if you rely on me. See? Okay, maybe it's not just necessarily what he says, but it's how he phrases it. I feel like that is the biggest difference. Like, the things that he says doesn't necessarily aren't that much different from the Byakuya that we've gotten to know in Danganronpa 1, but just his way of phrasing things makes it seem like it's less, not necessarily hurtful, but I don't know. Like, he just actually sort of, he just phrases it in a much nicer way where you don't think like, wow, this guy is an asshole. After saying that, Byakuya gallantly strolled away. He was being pretty condescending, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I feel like I got to know a little bit about Byakuya. Alright, report card has been updated based on your experience with him. I decided to return to my room for now. Next free time? Alright, I wanted to sort of talk with one girl, and it was either a toss-up between Chiaki, the ultimate gamer girl, or, well, just the ultimate gamer in general, not just gamer girl, or Ibuki, but I've managed to find Chiaki before her, so bam, we're just gonna talk with her. I'm starting to get sleepy. What should I do? Should I invite Chiaki? Yep, we're gonna game together.
Hey,
Then let's go somewhere with good airflow. It'd probably feel good to sleep there.
Oh, are we sleeping together already?
I went to the park, and I spent time making small talk with Chiaki before she dozed off. Looks like Chiaki and I grew a little closer today. Alright, let's give her something. I bought something from the thingamajig just now. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with games, right? Not the potato chips. It was something like Tips and Tricks. Tips and Tips 2nd edition. A thick book that has hints and codes for every game ever released. The 2nd edition now includes tips for clearing even the most difficult levels, a must-have for any true gaming fanatic. This is like the ultimate perfect gift for her, of course, so we're going to give that to her.
well,
How did you know I wanted that? I'm totally surprised. I never expected you to have such an awesome secret ability.
Yeah, you know what? I am a good gift buyer in games alone.
thanks.
You made me really happy.
She's not really well at showing emotion, but you can see her blushing. I see the faintest of blush underneath her underneath her eyes, on top of her cheeks.
She's staring off into space again, as usual.
What? Girl, wake the fuck up! I just gave you the best present in the world.
Sorry.
I was getting a little sleepy. While you were standing? Impressive. Have you not been sleeping well? When I'm gaming, I tend to forget about sleeping. Sometimes, I even forget to breathe.
Holy shit, no wonder she's the ultimate gamer. Like, oh my god, she is hardcore. Like, okay, sometimes, you know, when I'm into gaming, I forget to eat sometimes. Yeah, I sleep like really fucking late sometimes. But, oh my god, forgetting to breathe is like forgetting how to human. Like, holy shit. That's not good.
Plus, I keep having nightmares. I had a bad dream the other day, so I've been a little scared.
Can I ask what kind of dream you had?
Well, it was a dream about Trio the Punch.
Huh?
The statue at Jabberwock Island changed into a bald old man with a thin mustache. It's probably because that game also takes place on a tropical island. The more I think about it, the more the situation feels like that bizarre action game.
Well, it is a bizarre game for sure, this.
We might eventually end up turning into sheep.
Trio the Punch is a game, right? What kind of game is it? Oh, let's find out. So this was the game he was talking about? Trio the Punch? I can see its similarities. It's on an island as well, you know, with palm trees on it, some sexy ones, and then you got that kind of freaky looking statue, the bald one with the mustache. Yep, that definitely seems to fit the description. More importantly, you must really enjoy games, huh, Chucky? How should I put it? I like it, but gaming is my life. Or maybe life is just a game, huh?
But still,
Either way, that's all the more reason why killing shouldn't be allowed. It's not a game if you're not having fun. It doesn't mean anything if you just focus on winning or losing. That's true, you gotta have fun in the process. You're right. It doesn't mean games always have to have happy endings, but you should get something out of beating them. There might be weird games here and there, but there are ways of enjoying those too. That's why bizarre games are fun. You can beat them as long as you do your very best. As expected of the ultimate gamer, dang, she can teach us a few lessons. I would probably just give up on a game like that. But to tell you the truth, there's one type of game that I'm not really good at. I see. What is it? She puts on a... I won't tell you. What? I see. That's gotta be like her ultimate shame. Oh no. I'm not good at arcade games. Wait, she's actually playing arcade games. What would be a game, like a particular game or game genre that you would be bad at that would be kinda embarrassing for an ultimate gamer? I can't really think of any particular ones. Can you guys? I guess maybe those arcade fighting games, you know, like Tekken, Street Fighter, that sort of thing, perhaps? I mean, those games are fairly old, or the genre in general, and it was fairly popular, especially when arcade, or the arcade in general, was like very popular in like the, I guess, was it 80s or 90s or whatever? But that might be one, I'm not sure. Does she have a reason for not telling me? Oh, I'll get it out of you next time. Well, just by talking to Chucky, I feel like I was able to understand her a little better. So I guess that's good enough for me. That's alright, baby steps. Alright, her report card has been updated. I parted ways with Chiaki and went back to my room. Oh... Huh? That bell just now. Could it be? Nighttime?
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Hello, everyone! The fun time you've all been waiting for is about to begin!
What fun time?
I wonder what festivities await you! Oops! Don't want to ruin the surprise! It was a little meh at first, but anyway, please gather at Jabberwock Park.
The middle of the night?